Happy winter solstice to start with. We've just reached the shortest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. I like this point because it can't get any worse in terms of darkness. There's so much of it. The sun rises after 8 in the morning and it sets a little bit before 4 in the afternoon. So we get 7 hours, 50 minutes of daylight in London and over 16 hours of nighttime. And that's London. In the north of England, in North Wales, where I'm going to spend Christmas, it's more like 7.5 hours of daylight and 16.5 hours. And if you go up to Scotland, it's 7 hours of daylight, 17 hours of nighttime. So it gets worse the further north you go, or better if you like the dark. I prefer daylight hours, and the thing is, it swings and roundabouts at this time of year. We get a lot of darkness. Our hemisphere, everywhere north of the equator, is tilted away from the sun. However, that's just about to change, and the days are going to get longer. From Santa Lucia Day, which was 13th of December, the sunset will start happening later. The sunrise will keep happening later up until New Year's Eve, more or less. And after that, it will start rising nearer 7 a.m., 6 a.m., etc. Of course, we've got 3 months of winter still ahead of us, and often the coldest weather, but at least we've reached that hump. We're past the halfway mark and things are going to get better if you're not a fan of the winter half of the year like me. One thing I do like is Christmas. I enjoy a lot of the Christmas music. I got Whamageddoned on 1st of December, about 20 hours, 52 minutes. A pedicab, one of those cycle taxis, was riding down from Seven Dials with Last Christmas blasting away. And now that is actually number one. Fairy Tale of New York, it took about a little over a week before I heard that. I got noddied quite quickly within that first week. I got slayed. And the others, I just heard about every Christmas song. I wasn't surprised about hearing Fairy Tale of New York early on, simply because of the sad death of Shane MacGowan, just 65 years old. Amongst many people who died very young, felt really sad when Benjamin Zephaniah died 7th of December. That was so sad. He was such a great poet. Going back 7 years, George Michael died on Christmas Day 2016. This year, Wham's hit Last Christmas has made it to number one. I'd like to review the film Last Christmas at some point soon because it's one of my favourites when it comes to Christmas movies. I do like a few Christmas movies each year. It gets me fully into the spirit, especially since we don't get snow here. Just seeing it elsewhere is just lovely. About those vying for number one, there were some excellent ones out there. There was We Tried by Louise Harris. The message about climate change. We're in so much trouble if we don't pay attention to the climate crisis that is coming our way. There's Jammy Dodger Shabba, 30 YouTubers and TikTokers with I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. The Wizard cover, raising money for Trussell Trust, making a valiant attempt at Christmas number one after a run of 5 number ones. Lad Baby, they didn't attempt it this year, thankfully. As far as music as a whole, I've loved a lot of contemporary songs in the charts. Everything from Tate McRae with Greedy. I always like the songs that Taylor Swift is offering. There's quite a few I was thinking of that have dipped down the chart at the moment because of this competition for number one. Quite like the song by Anne-Marie and Shania Twain, Unhealthy. I listen a lot to lyrics and I think I will cover that in more detail. I've listened to song lyrics since I first started becoming aware of the charts in the 70s and 80s as I was growing up. There's been so many poignant songs. One video I like covers the most popular song of each year from 1923 to 2023. In 14 minutes it covers every song. There's probably other compilations out there, but to get the vibe of every single year and every single decade throughout the era that not just us but our grandparents and our parents have lived through, previous generations, just love the historical context and the feelings that each year brings up. So anyway, happy Christmas if you celebrate. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, because there are well over a dozen different celebrations that centre around this time of year, December, January. So if you have any holiday be anywhere around the world, best wishes to you. I'm going to look forward to Christmas Eve in Wales. Wherever you are, take care, have a lovely time, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.